Welcome to the Gartner ITSM Hype Cycle in plain English by Aaron Perrott and Andrew Davies. Gartner carry out their ITSM Hype Cycle analysis each year to help IT leaders develop their ITSM roadmaps. The Gartner analysis evaluates the maturity and benefit of trending technologies. We go through the key topics in plain English, explaining how you can benefit.
Welcome to episode 3 of our guide to the Gartner ITSM Hype Cycle in plain English. In this episode, we are covering peer IT support, swarming support, and automated incident response. Let's start with peer IT support. Peer IT support is when business users get technical support and advice from other employees before or instead of contacting an IT service desk. Collaboration channels such as Teams, Yammer, and Slack can be used to leverage the knowledge of peers within the business. Controlling these channels is important to ensure the quality of advice. Equally, encouraging the business to support initiatives such as knowledge-centered support to share and expand that knowledge. So why would we do this? Well, users like to work with their colleagues to become self-sufficient. Peer IT support can speed up incident resolution and reduce the load on IT teams. The aim is not to unload IT work onto the business, users who have day jobs, but to make the best use of the knowledge and the ability to solve those issues. Writing an Excel macro or a complex formula is not rocket science, and so waiting for a certified consultant might not make sense when a peer knows how to do it and can help straight away. Also, there are grey areas where application users have more knowledge than the IT experts. Knowing that a system prefers a JPEG file upload to a PNG comes from using the system on a frequent basis, rather than a qualification in C#. So how do you leverage this? Every organisation has some level of peer IT support. We all shout the local office know-it-all as the first step when we can't cast our laptop onto the big screen. If the service desk is slow to respond, then there will be already a high level of peer IT support to build on. The secret is to use peer support where it adds most value. Issues that require physical presence, like cable or printer issues, benefit from peer support. For application support, asking a local expert first can save technical investigations into items that are often categorized as user error. Two things need to be in place for this to work. First, we need to identify and contact the local experts. If our IT solutions are considered systems of engagement rather than just systems of record, they can be used to reach out to peers. Second is to recognize and incentivize the experts. For application assistants, formalize this into job descriptions. It's also an opportunity to gamify the activity, recognizing repeat helpers and sharing the gratitude of those helped. Leading neatly on from peer IT support is swarming support. Swarming support is an incident diagnosis and resolution technique that uses collaboration to bring together skill sets from multiple teams. As opposed to direct peer-to-peer, swarming engages resources across teams or tribes. This technique can reduce the time to fix by ensuring all the right skills are identified and contacted immediately. We do this because support teams have been traditionally organised around technologies. For example, the Unix team, the Windows team, the SAP team. These can be further divided into L2, L3 and L4 with different levels of expertise. Many experts, including architects and developers, even step away from the support queue and leave it to others. Swarming recognises technicians as more than just one-trick ponies. Swarming can quickly bring together a multidisciplinary group of people to work on one incident and then disband. Junior members learn from senior members, and senior members can maximise their impact. Everyone gets a broader technical understanding, and we avoid hot potato incident management, where cases pass from discipline to discipline. Swarming is particularly adept within organisations adopting a tribes-based approach to team setup, where DevOps and support come together to support the service. So how do we do this? First of all, we need a system where technicians can register the skills they have and to what level. When an incident arrives, a junior agent will pick up the case to look into it. They then use the skills database plus integrated communications tools to find experts who are available to help. If another skill is needed, then the appropriate expert is found and brought into the conversation. The incident is managed as a chat conversation, which also acts as the work log. It allows everyone to multitask without losing the thread. The use of the skills database could be automated, and you could use AI to route directly to the right people. Continuing the theme around quicker resolution, we can now look at automated incident response. This is about using technology to speed up the incident process, such as on-call scheduling, skills-based routing, automation, and runbooks. By leveraging these options, you can allow for incidents to be automatically triaged or routed to the right team for the moment they are logged. We do this because if we can get the incident to the right person straight away, or have it solved through automation or reactive tooling, then we can get our customers back to work more quickly. Ultimately, this is about improving our service levels. Getting the right response can have a huge effect on the cost of running services into the business and the cost to consume them. If I can reduce my response and ultimately my fix time, then my customers and/or end users can get back to work more quickly. Not only that, but I am only engaging the right resources or the right automation, saving IT resources time as well. So how do we do this? Key is to understand who or what is best placed to respond to the incident. Building a clearly defined assignment matrix allows any ITSM platform to quickly route the issue. Reviewing this regularly, particularly for new types of incident, can ensure you stay on top of the best use of your resources. If this routing ties into a CMDB, you can use the service maps to drive consistency. Beyond leveraging your human resource, you could look at a runbook and RPA automation to provide an initial triage or solve the incident. Looking at your current volumes can give you the cost versus effort justification, so you focus on the right things to automate. AI can help with this, as well as a close relationship across the incident and problem teams. That concludes episode 3 of our plain English guide to the Gartner ITSM Hype Cycle. I hope you've enjoyed it, and any questions, please email hello@ktsl.com.